Hello world, from whichever time zone you're catching me from, my name is MD90. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you do not miss the uploads that come up. And the easiest way for you to navigate the channel is to head to the playlist. You'll find videos curated for you based on your interest. So if you're interested in the Kutika podcast, you'll find a playlist for that. For news and trends, there's a playlist for that. Exclusive with MD90, a bunch of playlists that are created based on your interest. So the easiest way to navigate the channel is head straight to the playlist and you'll find what you're here for. Consider becoming a member of the channel. Right next to the subscribe button is a join button. You click on the join button so that you can become a member of the channel. You support the team on the production and a number of things that we're doing here, and we appreciate that. Well, this morning the nation woke up to this screaming headline: Lungu named in Swazi money ring. This was published in the Zambia Daily Mail. This is a national newspaper equivalent to what ZNBC is. That's what the Daily Mail is. It's owned by government. So the Lungu being referred to here is Edgar Chagwa Lungu, former Republican president, 60th Republican president, to say is implicated in some money ring in what is now known as Eswatini. And they have been referred to as Swazi, meaning Swaziland. That was what it was previously known as. So this was published in the Daily Mail, and obviously it being a national newspaper or government-owned newspaper, people would regard it as an official statement or having some truth. But later on, it was discovered that the article that they had published was fake, and they had no evidence to back up the facts that they had articulated in their publication. And they ended up retracting that statement. So Emmanuel Mwamba, former ambassador to Ethiopia, South Africa at some point during Edgar Lungu's campaign, reign, captioned this saying, "A Daily Mail apologized for the fake story on former President Edgar Chagwa Lungu." And then he adds the same headline that I had shown you when I started the broadcast, where they said no Lungu named in the Swazi money ring. And then the retraction on the left there. I'll read you the retraction later on. So this is what... and then Emmanuel Mwamba later on also posted to say what prompted the Daily Mail to make that retraction was after the king of Swaziland or Swatini said he was coming to Zambia to come and deal with issues. So Emmanuel Mwamba had captioned this saying, "The king just said I'm coming," and the Zambia Daily Mail quickly apologized. So because the number of people that are named in that thing are implicated in Swatini or Swaziland, and this is the video that Emmanuel Mwamba attached to that caption to say, all the king said was, this was posted in the afternoon, say this is when the king said he was coming to Zambia, and the Zambia Daily Mail was compelled to retract that article. This is the video. So that's a video of King of Swaziland or Swatini in his palace, and obviously with his royal announcers shouting in the background there. The truth, whether it is evidence to say he was on his way to Zambia, I'm not sure about that. He was just simply going to another meeting within his palace. But Emmanuel Mwamba attached this video to say this was an announcement to say the king was on his way. So yeah, that's a video that he was referring to, say all the king said was I'm coming to Zambia, and the Zambia Daily Mail quickly apologized. And this is a statement that they say. Retraction, Zambia Daily Mail Limited. In our Friday 21st June 2024 edition of our paper, we published an article alleging that Mr. Lungu was named in a Swazi money ring. It has come to our attention that the memo referred to in our story are not confirmed. In view of this, we hereby retract the story. We furthermore hereby tender our unreserved apologies to all parties and institutions mentioned or referred to editor. So now it begs the question to say, how did it even get to this level where a national newspaper could publish a fake story? Pretty much that's what it is. They had no evidence of anything. They were just going with a wave. And this is the second time that the Zambia Daily Mail is making such a publication. If you remember earlier on when Renford Kalava was involved in that tragic accident which a lady died in, the lady that was driving the car that he was in died in. They are the first to announce to say Renford Kalava had died. They even made used one of his images and branded it with their newspaper. And then when it was discovered to say only the lady had died, and then Renford Kalava was just critical in a critical condition, they put down that publication. And then they got away with it because a number of prominent individuals had made the same publication, and then they retracted it. But this time around with the Edgar Lungu story, they are the only publication that made this story. It was more like they are an exclusive, only to find out that that exclusive that they had was total BS. It had no facts, nothing. And then now they are making a retraction. So this is where the Ministry of Information and Media is supposed to look at this media house. It cannot be operating like a blog where they just give opinions. This is the national, a newspaper. It's supposed to be like a final, or everything that comes published in this paper is supposed to be like verified and truthful, not like a blog where anything goes, trying to catch the algorithm or trying to catch a trend. That can't be the case because it's assumed the people that work for this institution are professional journalists and not just bloggers or YouTubers. No, that can't be the case. It's equivalent to ZNBC. So them having such blunders in the same year, because the Renford Carver story is just a couple months ago, and then now they do this with this story. Nah, something needs to be looked into in this institution. And then JJ's story is still ongoing. It's not going anywhere. Mpezeni decreased JJ torture. So finally, Paramount Chief Mpezeni has weighed in on the issue. This was published in the Daily Nation with regard to the situation happening to JJ Banda. The Patriotic Front says Petauke, member of Parliament, Honorable Emmanuel JJ Banda, has been remanded to a correctional facility in Chipata Eastern Province after appearing in Chipata Magistrate Court for a mention regarding charges of aggravated robbery and attempted murder today. So after being officially arrested yesterday, he has finally been taken to court, and that's what they're referring to there. And then this is what happened. Before I read you the statement coming from the police, this is what JJ looked like at at court today. So that's him being taken to the vehicle. That is the man that is leaning on other people. The man in the white shirt, now the guy in black, that's JJ Banda. He can't walk. Seems like he hasn't yet fully recovered to his health situation. Doesn't look well, pretty much, from that video you see on screen there. So this is after the court appearance, and you see a number of journalists around the premises as he's been taken back to pretty much prison. Yes, he's been remanded from a police facility. So this was just after that's JJ being sat down there. This was in Chipata area on this morning. So that's the situation happening with JJ Banda. But and then this is the official statement that came from the police after that happened. And then the police made this publication. The police officially saying the appearance of Honorable JJ Banda at Chipata Magistrate Court and the ongoing investigation 21st June 2024 today. Honorable J. Banda, a member of Parliament for Petauke, appeared at Chipata Magistrate Court for mention in relation to two serious cases of aggravated robbery and attempted murder. Following the court proceedings, Mr. Banda has been remanded in the correctional facility in Chipata. His case will be referred to the High Court, which has the jurisdiction to preside over such offences. Regarding Mr. Banda's disappearance on May 25th, 2024, police investigations are ongoing. Efforts have been made to record another formal statement from him following a letter of complaint he submitted initially. Mr. Banda did not mention any individual or in his first statement recorded by the police. However, allegations have been raised by him and his subsequent letter of complaint. The police are committed to ensuring a thorough investigation and will provide Mr. Banda with another opportunity to have his claims formally recorded in the form of a statement as required in the criminal investigations. The objective remain to uphold justice and maintain transparency throughout the investigative process. We appeal to the public and to cooperate. To cooperate with the police during this investigation process. Public operations in the public cooperation is critical for ensuring thorough investigations and fair investigations. It says Ray Amonga, public relations officer for the police. So that's a statement coming from the police. What is on the other hand? Finally, the first political rally has been granted to Harry Kalaba and the Citizen First Party. So tomorrow or in a couple of hours' time, Harry Kalaba will be holding a political rally in Kitwe. And then everyone, Edgar Lungu, everyone from the Unka Opposition Alliance has confirmed to be in attendance. So they've been given permission. And then Hari Kalaba says it is a people's rally. Kalaba, Citizen First President Hari Kalaba has opened the Kitwe rally. Is a people's rally. It is a rally beyond political lines and shallow political arguments. It's a rally for those feeling the high cost of living. It is a rally against political persecution. It is a rally for those who do not have food. It is a rally for the voiceless. It is a rally against mismanagement of the economy. We call on all the people of Kitwe and surrounding towns to come in large numbers to the Chipanganani grounds. I hope to see you there. Unka will be there. So pretty much Edgar Lungu is heading to the Copper Belt, Hari Kalaba, Savoy, Silavwe, Danny Pule, and a number, pretty much everyone from that alliance will be there. While Magistrate Court rejects assertions that Malanji is interfering with witnesses. So Joe Malanji, former Foreign Affairs Minister, is still in court for his cases. So the state had alleged that he was interfering with witnesses, which the court has rejected to say there is no grounds for that. That case still continues otherwise. Another court case with regard to one of the Unka Alliance members, Danny Pule. Pule cannot choose who handles his case, court rules. Principal Resident Magistrate Sylvia Muninya has ruled that opposition preacher Danny Pule cannot have preference who presides over his seditious case. So that's what's going on, meaning she's going to continue presiding over it. What is the Patriotic Front posted this a statement that was made by Hakainde Hichilema in 2019 on 3rd July. Say President Lungu does not deserve a doctorate in good governance, HH. So now they're pretty much laughing at the orthodox or the oxymoron with him receiving best economic doctorate or something to do in those lines that he received yesterday. Pretty much taking a jab. These are political jabs that are going back and forth. And then they say what he said about his friend's doctorate. So that's the news, ladies and gentlemen. If anything comes up, I'll keep you posted with regard to what's going on.